Hi, Michael Hurwitz here with a tutorial on computing lip sync in Adobe Character Animator. And this goes along with my other tutorial, a video to animation workflow for Character Animator. So in the previous tutorial, we took both video and audio, and through ManyCam created both animation and lip sync in Character Animator. In this tutorial, we'll be taking just video from ManyCam and creating animation, and then we'll take the audio out of that video clip using Adobe Media Encoder. In this case, you could use Premiere instead, and then taking that audio and doing the compute lip sync. So create a new project if you haven't already done that. I'm already in a project here, so my first step is just going to be to import the puppet, freda.psd. And you can download that right here. Then drag Freda down into the timeline. So first I'm going to do the animation part of this through ManyCam. So bring up ManyCam. And I've already got my clip here. If I didn't, I would just use the Add and Media files to bring up the clip. My loop button is in one mode, looping one clip over and over. And I'll start that playing. Go back to Character Animator and just enable the camera, not the microphone. And record. And click off record. Go back to ManyCam and pause that. So here we have only the camera input. We have no audio at this point. And I'm going to disable the camera input so that both the camera and the microphone are off now. And I really wouldn't need to do this, but I'm just going to disarm all the other recording inputs. The only one I really need is lip sync and audio input. And take the cursor back to the beginning of the timeline. So now we need to import the audio from the test.mov file. And if we go to import here, you'll see that there are only two sound file formats that Character Animator will import: AIF and WAV PCM. And unfortunately, QuickTime does not export either of those formats. So if I bring up test.mov in QuickTime and try to export audio, the only audio export format it supports is M4A. So I'm going to use the Adobe Media Encoder to get the sound file from test.mov. Any video editor could do this for you as well, Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas, for example. So I'm dragging test.mov into the Media Encoder. And I'm going to output the audio file here in my project folder. And for format, I'll choose AIFF. Click OK. And run the queue. Go back to Character Animator, File, Import, and there's my AIF file. And we have to compute lip sync from scene audio. And this isn't really in the scene yet, so drag it down into the timeline. And now we have some audio in the scene. Now go to Timeline, Compute Lip Sync from Scene Audio. So I don't have the puppet selected, so just click right down here in the timeline on the Fretta track. When you see the recording controls over on the right, you'll know you're in good shape. And then Timeline and Compute Lip Sync. And let's just play that to see how it worked. Middle, right, middle, left, middle. So that's all it takes to compute lip sync from audio. I hope this has been helpful to you.